Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Dr. Bhumika. Let's look at today's top medical news. Innovative surgical techniques used in world's first combined face and whole eye transplantation. An explanation of how an NYU Langone Health surgical team performed the world's first combined face and whole eye transplantation will be presented at the American College of Surgeons Clinical Congress 2024 in San Francisco, California. Their achievement demonstrates the feasibility of transplanting an entire eye alongside a face transplant. This operation, performed in 2023, showcases the potential for future eye transplant procedures and marks a significant advancement in vascularized composite allotransplantation. This type of transplantation is particularly challenging since, unlike organ transplants that involve just one type of tissue like a kidney or heart, vascularized composite allotransplantation involves transplanting a complex combination of different tissues: skin, muscle, blood vessels, nerves, and sometimes bone, all in one piece. Led by Eduardo D. Rodriguez, MD, FACS, Director of the Face Transplant Program at NYU Langone Health, the surgery involved a multidisciplinary team of more than 140 medical professionals. The transplant was performed on Aaron James, a 46-year-old military veteran from Arkansas who suffered extensive facial and eye injuries from a high-voltage electrical accident. Approximately 80% protection may be provided by RSV vaccine against severe disease and death. A multi-stage study published in The Lancet is one of the first real-world data analysis of the effectiveness of the respiratory syncytial virus vaccine. Vision Network researchers report that across the board, these vaccines were highly effective in older adults, even those with immunocompromising conditions, during the 23-24 respiratory disease season, the first season after respiratory syncytial virus vaccine approval in the US. Respiratory syncytial virus vaccine provided approximately 80% protection against severe disease and hospitalization, intensive care unit admission, and death due to a respiratory infection, as well as similar protection against less severe disease in adults who visited an emergency department but did not require hospitalization, ages 60 and older. Of this population, those ages 75 and older were at the highest risk of severe disease and were the most likely to be hospitalized. NIH clinical trial shows Mpox vaccine safe for adolescents. A National Institute of Health funded clinical trial of an Mpox vaccine in adolescents found it was safe and generated an antibody response equivalent to that seen in adults, according to a planned interim analysis of study data. Adolescents are among the population group affected by Mpox in the current Clade 1 Mpox outbreak. The interim results of this trial were presented at the ID Week 2024 conference in Los Angeles. People with compromised immune systems, children, and those who are pregnant are especially vulnerable to severe Mpox regardless of the virus clade. A large proportion of people affected in the current Clade 1 outbreak in the DRC and other African countries are adolescents and children. The modified vaccine Ankara Bavarian Nordic, that is MVA-BN vaccine, is approved in several countries for the prevention of Mpox and smallpox in adults, but insufficient data are available to support licensure for people younger than 18 years. Study highlights why breast cancer spreads to bone. Researchers from Tampere University, Finland and Izmir Institute of Technology, Turkey have developed an in vitro cancer model to investigate why breast cancer spreads to bone. Their findings hold promise for advancing the development of preclinical tools to predict breast cancer bone metastasis. Approximately 80% of patients with primary breast cancer can be treated effectively if they are diagnosed and treated promptly. However, in many cases, the cancer is already spread to the other parts of body or metastasized at the time of diagnosis. Metastatic cancer is incurable and accounts for more than 90% of cancer-related deaths. Currently, there are no reliable in vitro models to study how breast cancer spreads to secondary organs such as bone, lung, liver, or brain. Thank you for watching Medical Dialogues. Stay tuned for more such updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.